Breakfast and Books by Brittany Powell, SLP 6. East Garner Elementary School is located in the town of Garner, North Carolina, near the border of Raleigh. It sits on Jones Sausage Road, less than a block away from East Garner Magnet Middle School and less than 3 miles away from Garner Magnet High School. East Garner Elementary is considered a year-round school and is on a modified calendar. The status of East Garner Elementary as a year-round school has changed over the years. While it did open as a year-round school in 2007, lack of parent and community support forced the school to change to a traditional calendar model. Back in 2018-2019 school year, East Garner Elementary was changed back to a year-round school and is now on the modified calendar. The student population at East Garner Elementary School is comprised of students from multiple ethnicities. There are 522 students enrolled in pre-kindergarten through 5th grade, including ECS, which is slightly below the district average of 634, but higher than the state average of 477 students. The student population at East Garner Elementary is comprised of students from multiple ethnicities. The biggest ethnic group represented is the African American population that stands at 52.2% of our total student body. Hispanic students comprise 33.7% of our student body. Amazing Explorer staff. There are currently 61 members on the staff at East Garner Elementary, and that includes 2 members of administration, a principal, and an AP, 27 core teachers, and 32 other staff members, including special education teachers, coaches, and other support staff. 2018 to 2019 data also shows that 25% of the staff at EGES were first-year teachers. Some quick key facts. EGES is a D-rated school that serves around 520 students in grades pre-K through 5. Minority enrollment at EGES is 92% of the student body, which is higher than the state average of 52%. EGES is a Title I school with access to federal funds due to the high poverty rate and high rate of students who receive free and reduced lunch. Teacher turnover at EGES is higher than the state and district average. 88.9% of teachers at EGES are rated as effective or highly effective based on EVAS data. According to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, students who feel more connected to school are more likely to have positive health and education outcomes. At EGES, school improvement is important to us. At our school, our entire school sits on the school improvement team. While we do have some committees that are constant from year to year, our committees are based on the results from our teacher working conditions as well as district initiatives. We meet monthly to discuss our committee goals, assess progress towards those goals, and to plan for next steps. During a meeting with administration, we sat down and identified some areas for improvement. Those included family engagement, equity, classroom management, effective instructional practices, teacher leadership capacity, school and community culture, capturing kids' hearts /PBIS, parent and community needs, and virtually adapted parent nights. We decided to focus on family engagement. According to Ferlazzo, a school striving for family involvement often leads with its mouth, identifying projects, needs, and goals, and then telling parents how they can contribute. A school striving for parent engagement, on the other hand, tends to lead with its ears, listening to what parents think, dream, and worry about. Here at EGES, we want to be a school that leads with their ears. So we sent out a survey to see if parents would be interested in attending events at school and what those events would be. Here's what the survey data says. 75.6% of parents said that they would like to participate in an event at school, assuming we followed social distancing guidelines. Only 24.4%, roughly 1/4 of parents, said that they would not attend an event at school. Those parents that responded represented each grade level of our school, all the way from pre-K up to 5th grade, and even representing some students in our ECS program. When asked what academic events they would be interested in participating in, book reading events won by 75.6%, with content nights and equity and educational conversations not far behind. Only 17% of parents said that they wouldn't be interested in attending any school events. According to the American Psychological Association, parent engagement in schools is a shared responsibility, in which schools are committed to reaching out to engage parents in meaningful ways, and parents are committed to actively supporting their children's and adolescents' learning and development. Let's take a look at staff participation. Research shows students aren't the only ones who benefit from family engagement. Parents and teachers do too. Teachers can prepare parents to help with homework or academic concepts. And engaged parents tend to think highly of teachers, which improves teacher morale. Thus, the Breakfast and Books Family Engagement Program was born, with the goal to increase family engagement within the school by having parents, students, and staff join together for Breakfast and Books, a reading event. Support from the staff was overwhelmingly positive. When surveyed to figure out if they would help, overwhelmingly, the answer was yes. Many even responded that they would help in any way possible. The committee got to work. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, we were not able to host our Big Breakfast and Books program this quarter. The program is being planned for March of 2021, after I get back from maternity leave. The committee is hard at work gathering resources, materials, donations, and volunteers to make this program a success. Remember, no matter how capable a leader is, he or she alone won't be able to deliver a large project or programs without the joint efforts and synergies that come from the team.